In this video, I'll show you how to add a light and airy effect to your photos. Hi, I'm Age. Welcome to Liquid Earth, where I upload 1 or 2 presets through Lightroom every single week. All you need to do is follow along, change the settings exactly as I do, and then at the end I'll show you how to save all of those settings as a preset that you can apply to any photo and then export that out. Lightroom is non-destructive, and that means that you can change any image, export it out with all of your settings, but not affect your original. You'll always retain that. It's a free program, just download it from the App Store or Google and then follow along. We're going to start on this image, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Light, and we're going to take our contrast down to -6 and our highlights down -21. Shadows, you can always go too far with shadows. You can see the colour of the jacket there changes dramatically if we go too far, but we want to pull the shadows up a little bit, so +20 in the shadows. And whites, we can come down to -6, and blacks, I'm going to pull that down a little bit to -5. Going to the curves, and we're going to choose the RGB curve, and we're just going to add a little bit of contrast with a slight S curve, and we're going to lift the black slightly up and pull some greys into those black tones. Press done. Next we're going to go to colour, and we're going to bring the saturation down a tad to -17, and the vibrance we're going to add a little bit to +7, and then go into your colour mix. So on the reds, we're going to take our saturation down to -7 and the luminance up to +6. For orange, -5 in the saturation and +6 in the luminance. For yellows, we're going to push the yellows into the greens, so we're going to go +30 and then luminance up to +16. In the greens, take the hues to +26, saturation down to -16, and the luminance up to +31. Aquas, we're just going to take the luminance up to +29. In blues, to +36 on the luminance, and then in purple, +24 on the luminance, and in magenta, +35. And press done. Next we're going to effects, and we're going to take the clarity down to -7. We're going to lighten up the edges, but only very slightly. We're going to add +5 to our vignette, and then go to detail, sharpen the image to +59, and the masking to +62. If you go back into the light, you can, if you wish to, add half a stop or so to the exposure, or you can leave the exposure and adjust that after you've applied the presets. But with a lot of light and airy pictures, then I like to add half a stop or so to the exposure, and that's done. You can see that when I press, we've got the before and the after, and then all you need to do now is save that as a preset. Click the settings, the 3 dots, create a preset. Let's call that light and airy. We're saving it in user presets. And you want at least light, colour effects and detail selected. Press the tick. And now you can apply that to any other image. To do that, just go into the presets button here and click your preset. You can hold, you can see the before and after. Press the tick to apply. Once you've added your preset, don't forget you can go and adjust any of the parameters afterwards. So this image is far too light, so we're going to bring the exposure down to around about maybe here, and then the highlights, I'm going to pull that down to -71. Well, thanks very much for watching. Hope that was helpful. If it was, give me a like and subscribe. It really helps with the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.